Yo, what is up guys? Boys here coming to you guys with another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Now guys, it's been a while since I made an actual video and not a stream highlight, but I figured that this is going to be an important video because it's going to give some major feedback on the JP side of the game. Over the past few weeks I've been playing both the global and the JP version of the game. I've been having fun on both. I really enjoy them and expect some global videos for sure in the future. But for now there's the brand new TM Sugofest, not the TM, well yeah, we'll talk about that, but there's a new treasure mode, Sanji and Nami, and overall I want to talk about one major thing that they did right, one good huge step forward, and then also a bunch of steps back that they took, and why this TM might be a little frustrating for a lot of people, and going forward the whole TM in general, the whole idea of a TM might be a little frustrating for a lot of the players. But first off, let's start with the positives. This new menu here is amazing. This is what people have been asking for a long time. They did a really good job. It's essentially a second set of crew slots that you can use specifically for treasure map. So for example, if you want for the final boss, here's my team, and it's awesome. So no more kind of mixing up like, oh, I picked the wrong team, so now I die and I have to go back 5 levels, nothing like that. And so it just automatically does it there. No more, oh, I can't have my chopper slot and my Jack EXP team and my buggy team and my, so your old teams are safe. You don't have to get rid of them anymore, every single TM. And now everything just goes in this little menu. So that's awesome. This is a huge step forward. And then another cool thing is, for example, they added, I believe, 2 new filters. I think they're new. So right now, as you can see, you can kind of sort by boosted, and it also tells you how many points each character is boosted by, which is amazing. So again, these are some small updates that are great. They added 2 different filters down here at the bottom, I believe. But yeah, so huge step forward with these 2 things. But unfortunately, guys, we took a massive step backwards in terms of the Sugofest. So I'm actually going to back out of here. I'm going to go to the treasure map Sugo, and I don't know what they were thinking, but the TM booster is no longer guaranteed on the second multi. Now it's I think it's guaranteed on the 5th, I believe. So you have to do 5 multis. That's a lot of gems. That's 230 gems just to pull 1 TM booster, and it's not even the highest booster, I don't believe. So it used to be 2 multis, you'd get it. And then if you wanted a guaranteed red, you could do a 3rd multi. Now, unfortunately, it is not until the 5th. So I just did 3 multis just to test out, to see how this Sugofest will look. I got 0 new units. 0 new units. And even though I am missing a lot of the recent batches, I have 0 from the summer batch. I'm still missing the Luffy. I'm still missing a few from the blue batch, from the smoker and sugar batch. And I got nothing for 3 multis. And so that is pretty unfortunate, because I pretty much would always pull on TM Sugos. I would always pull on TM Sugos because the 2 multis was definitely worth it, getting a booster for 80 gems, and you could get something new along the way. I definitely think, well, as much as I hate the idea of having to pull for a booster, 80 gems was reasonable, and the booster was usually pretty good. It would help you out. But now, moving forward, I think I'm going to start skipping these TM Sugos. I don't think you guys should pull on these unless you can do 5 multis, and even if you can, it might be better to save those for a different Sugo. But guys, personally, if I were you, I wouldn't really be pulling on any of these in the future. But that's just what I think, Now, if you go back to this menu, guys, you'll notice here that not only did they nerf the Sugofest pretty hard, but also the way that you rank in TM is now also nerfed pretty hard. Because now your rank will depend only on active players, and now it's going to be based on a percentage. So the point thresholds no longer matter. Now it's all about percentage and active players. So right now, as you can see, I've done 1 run of TM, and I'm currently at 135,000 points. I'm in like around 16,000th place, I guess. So points will still matter for rewards, just like always. You want to 7 million, but 16,000, and then I'm only 86% from active players. 16,000, and we divide by 0.86. That means there's really only 18,000 players who have played so far. 18,600 players that have played so far in this TM. So it just seems like it's going to be a lot more difficult if you're especially someone who tries to go for higher ranks to do well. And I mean, at this point, like, it's already more difficult to get the TM boosters. Ranking high in this is going to be really, really hard. So I don't know. Personally, for me, it's not a big deal because I don't really go for high ranks. But for a lot of players, this is going to be a huge deal. You know, getting that extra red ticket, getting that extra limit break key for your legends. Players who usually try to go for that, it's going to be a lot more difficult now from what people are saying. And so I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're taking a bunch of steps back. I think a simple fix that they should focus on is just give us what Global has. Global, I just played the most recent TM, and I could auto through all the basic stages. So, you know, a lot of the times, these mini bosses, you can just auto them, and if you could, you know, I would do it all day long. You know, make TM a lot easier. I could do other things while doing TM. All my focus wouldn't have to go to treasure map. So, I mean, that would be a good start. Give us auto on treasure map. That made it nice. Players where, you know, I don't get what the point really is of being able to pick the different, you know, if I'm at the beginning now I can pick New World, Grand Line, or East Blue. I really don't get the point of that. Maybe someone can explain it to me. The only way I would see it, again, being relevant is if you don't have a lot of the boosters and you'd rather go down to Grand Line a little bit easier and then go try to get back into New World. But personally, I don't understand why they even give us that option. Why would anyone not do New World? Unless, yeah, I just don't know. And yeah, overall, guys, I don't know. This is kind of I think this is gonna be frustrating for a lot of players. There's a lot of fixes I think they still need to do, and really this was a huge step forward in terms of the team building. But I don't know what they were thinking with the Sugofest. I definitely will not be pulling on any more TM Sugofest until they go back to the old format where it's on the second multi, and even that I'm not a big fan of pulling. But you know, 80 gems, I can afford to do 80 gems. You know, that's guard challenges for 1 month. But 230 gems to guarantee the booster, I'm not gonna do that. It's not even worth it, especially with so many legends now coming out. I'd rather just save it for an actual Sugofest, you know, a good one. So that's just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think down below. I figured I had to make this video. It's an important discussion because if we can get you know, Bandai to at least recognize a little bit, you know, if a lot of us stop spending on these Sugofest, then hopefully they'll change it back or make it even better. But with that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you guys in the next video, and until next time, peace.